moly, guacamole. What happened in that final day?
That was amazing.
That was awful. If you're an Inter fan and you wanted to see one of Milan or Juve out of the Champions League,
then you're wishing to come true.
Nope, not at all. Sorry, we did not do any reaction videos. I went away for the weekend because it's a long weekend here in Toronto, all of Canada actually. Yeah. So we went to the cottage, had some fun. And yeah, we had a pretty good time out there. As I was fishing and getting a fish this big, I might add. It was a pike. Yeah, it was really cool. We saw some pretty crazy stuff go down. Let's start the recap with all the games. So me and Doug guessed all. Hello, by the way. How's it going? So keep looking here, but the camera's there. See? Anyways, I said for the Cagliari Genoa game it would end in a draw, and you said Cagliari would win. We were both wrong. Fiorentina Crotone, we both picked Fiorentina. We were wrong. Sampdoria Parma, we both picked Samp, and we were right. In the Inter game, we both picked Inter, and what a game!
What a story!
It was beautiful. And here's where it all gets wrong. Atalanta Milan, we both picked the draw.
Yeah.
Milan prevailed.
2-0.
Bologna Juve won. We picked Juve. But here's the shock to system. Napoli Verona 1-1. 93rd minute crossbar as well, I believe. Yeah, from Petagna.
What did I tell you?
You picked the draw. Incredible scenes for you. And you take the lead there. Sassuolo Lazio. No. Sassuolo won, but nobody cared about that game. Yeah. Spezia Roma. Roma finished the season on strong by drawing. Yeah. We were both wrong there. And Torino Benevento, you said they would draw, and they did. You got 5 right. I got 2 wrong. Good game. Yeah, no. Good game. Anyways, let's go to our favorite segment, winners and losers. I'll give you mine first, like always, and then you can discuss yours. Yeah. My first winner obviously has to go to the Juve Miracle. They beat us in the Derby d'Italia. And of course, won't talk about plays, but whatever. You guys won. Congratulations. Then you beat Bologna 4-1. Bologna has not won against Juve since 2001. 22 games now.
That's horrible.
That's crazy. Bologna, what are you doing? My second winner, and of course Juve going to the Champions League, is a big plus because, well, they got the team that's ready to go. Napoli would have to do some investments, so I think Juve going is better. Maybe Pirlo will stay now, so better for us Inter fans.
Exactly.
The second one, it's Milan. Finally get to say the champions again. Milan's impressive 2-0 win against Atalanta in Bergamo, which was not an easy field to go to. Now Atalanta's lost 2 years in a row the final game against teams from Milan. Because last year they lost 2-0 on the last day too. To Inter, that's right. So Milan go to the Champions League. But guys, Milanisti, don't be too happy because already news out of your camp is that Donnarumma is not going to be staying, and I believe which goalie?
Magnan from Lille.
Magnan from Lille, also champions. Congratulations to Lille as well. Already in Milan, ready to sign a contract. So it looks like Donnarumma will be taking his talent elsewhere, and let's see where he's going to go.
Hopefully to Chelsea, not anywhere in Italy.
My third winner is Inter this week, and I know it was a game that didn't mean anything, but guys, 5-1 beating of Udinese is nothing you take seriously. A team that had already won the championship 4 weeks before the season ended. They ended up with 3 wins and 1 loss, and all 3 of their wins very convincing. 5-0, 3-1, 5-1.
I think 5-1 was
that was nuts.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Crazy game. Inter's goal scorers were all a nice fresh breath there. Lukaku's goal was the best.
Yeah.
Off the post, off his face. That man does it all.
I think Perisic was the best one.
Technically speaking, yes, the Perisic goal was the best. But to me, the best one was Lukaku's because literally it bounced off him. And then, of course, Ashley Young got the party started. Eriksson had to come in for Sensi. Sensi, we need to give you some updates this week because we need him in the Euro. So please, Stefanino, do what you got to do.
You know how it is.
And that's it. And yeah, so let's go to my losers quickly. Napoli. What the if was that? Awful, awful. Verona team that had nothing to give to this campeonato. You got the lead. You let them score very easily. The ball did not go in for you. And I'm sorry, you're going to be going to Europa League. Gattuso already been fired by, what's his name there? Agnelli. De Laurentiis, thank you. Siete delle merde. And, yeah, Napoli's going to the Europa League and, quite frankly, deserving. Because you had the power in your hand and you cannot do anything. You beat an impressive Fiorentina last week, but you couldn't beat a half-dead dog.
A weak Verona team.
That's it. The second one is Lazio's loss for me. It was the last game of the season. Simone Inzaghi somehow needed to prove something. He couldn't even do that. Yeah. He lost 2-0 to Sassuolo. Now his renewal is this week. Is it going to go through or not? Are Lazio finally going to be changing their manager? But I think it's time he goes. Just because realistically, besides the Coppa Italia, what really has he done there? A couple of finishes in the Champions League. One, I think.
One.
Yeah,
Only
so
one.
I think his time is there, but he's a great coach. I expect to see him once again on a good team. Last one is Roma's schifo season ending. A draw to Spezia. Spezia also the team that kicked them out of the Coppa Italia, by the way, impressively. Yeah. But just their last month of football was embarrassing.
Horrible.
You got the Man United beatings. You got the Inter beating. You got the Cagliari beating. You got the Sampdoria beating. Yeah. You caught a lot of beatings. Now let's just hope Mourinho can come in and somehow stop the bleeding. Because Roma, that team just not convinces me. I can't say, besides Zaniolo, who's made out of crystal, do they really have a good player going forward?
No.
Like, everyone's kind of mediocre there. And it's definitely a team that needs to be sat down and cleared out. Because besides a couple of key players, everyone there, not good. But let's hear from Doug. I'm done talking. Doug, it's all you, buddy.
Almost the same, but obviously the first one, we won the Scudetto. Us Inter fans were very happy after 11 years of suffering, in my opinion. The next game, Sassuolo's shocker, because did we really expect Lazio to lose to Sassuolo? I thought Immobile was consistent, but he's obviously not proven that this year. So.
This year's been a bad year for him. He didn't shine like the others. I'd have to say Lazio's best player of the year.
Correa.
Probably, no, Correa was good, but, you know, Milinkovic picked up his form again.
Yeah.
You can't really say they had a best player because they had a lot of negative moments, but continue.
And the last one of my winners is, as bad as it sounds, not being rude, but Juve in the UCL taking Napoli's spot after being fifth for, I think, almost a month.
Can't believe that.
I still can't believe that happened. Anyways, to my losers, we're going to Napoli's embarrassment. How did you blow that lead? You guys should have beat them, was it 2 weeks ago? Before leaving the game, you guys should have won. But let's not get into that. The next loser is Atalanta. They had a strong form before their loss to Milan. And they were second, but obviously Milan beat them by 1
They
point.
finished third.
And the last loser for me is Roma. You guys stink. I think the only real player you guys have that's young is probably Villar, and Mkhitaryan obviously is a beast, but I don't see you guys getting far without Mourinho's help.
Well, if Mourinho's going there must be a reason, so clearly we'll keep you updated with the calciomercato that's officially starting in a month. Lots of talk. We got to see how that meeting between Conte and Zhang goes before we go knocking on everyone else's door. But also the Euros are 2 weeks away. But now to end off this beautiful segment we like to call the sheesh moment of the week. And it belongs to Lille. Did you think at the beginning of the year a team that consisted of Renato Sanchez that not a lot of people gave credit to.
Exactly.
A striking force that... Could you even name me 3 of their starting forwards besides the Canadian?
David, but Yilmaz is probably the only one that
Like, you did not think this team would do it, but they are this year's Ligue 1 champions. We applaud you. You beat a team that's 6 times your payroll. Just Mbappe is the team like 6 times.
Exactly.
So, Lille, you are our sheesh moment of the pretty much year, but let's say for the week. And another close one, and we bid our hat to this one, is El Kun Agüero. Last game with Man City. It's going to be weird for him.
I think it's probably going to be the last game in the UCL final.
But I think he's going to Barcelona. He's not done just yet. But will that open up a Griezmann possibility? Or is that just setting up for Barcelona's real takeover of Lautaro and bringing the Argentinians to play with Messi to try to convince him and stay there, right?
I know.
Lots to talk about. It's going to be a fun summer. Guys, if you like this video,
hit that subscribe button and hit that like button and hit the notification bell to know when
we will see you with a video tomorrow regarding this whole calciomercato Milan thing. But also this week we will present A, our giveaway for the jersey, and B, we are actually going to give you our players of the year and our teams of the year. So stick around. We'll see you in the next one. Ciao.